where the waters flow. We'll show you what we've come to know on board while sailing wisdom.
We're hauling up anchor once again because we're gonna go further up the river. There really isn't a good place for us to be here in front of the actual town of Paramaribo. And it's not cruiser friendly. There's no dinghy dock or anything. So last night we actually tied up to a restaurant's pier, and we felt okay doing that for one night, but I don't want to take advantage, and we're kind of, the channel is huge here, so in order to be out of the channel, we're like right butting up against land. So there is a mooring field, and when I say field, I mean a couple of mooring balls, about 10 miles up the river. We're gonna go up there and see about renting a car so that we can get back down to Paramaribo. I'm hitting the motor!
So yesterday, with the generator, we motor sailed up 12 miles up this river. It was really awesome. And we got here really fast with a lot of charge left over. Now, today we have 10 miles to go, and we really don't like hearing the generator go really loudly right next to us all the time, so we're trying it without the generator. See how that works.
We got here and we tried to grab a mooring, but the current was just so intense that it actually sucked our boat hook away and out of Herbie's hands, and then the boat hook went flying down the river, but luckily it's made out of wood, so it floats. And Herbie, we got the dinghy in record time into the water, and Herbie ran off to go get it. And here he comes valiantly back. Woo!
This red line and put it on a winch and start, just crank it in as fast as you can. Wow.
That was the most creative method of mooring I have ever seen. When we got here to Suriname, we were required to serve a 10-day quarantine. Today is day 11. So we've rented a car and we're going to actually explore Suriname. We got a car. Yeah, you'll notice that we are driving on the other side of the road.
Hago lo que tenga que hacer para juntos morirnos viejitos, ser la envidia todo será. Tú eres lo que soñaba, tú eres lo que quería, la que enamoró mis ojos y robó mis poesías. Tú eres la que soñaba, tú eres la que quería. Adiós, sé que esa mujer es lo mejor que le ha pasado a un amor sin interés. Me aprieto pa' que me beses. Ese cruce de miradas que solo las dos personas entienden cuando éramos amigos.
So yesterday was actually an interesting day. It was Suriname Independence Day, celebrating 45 years of independence from Dutch rule. So a lot of the people we meet here are actually from the Netherlands, from Holland mostly. And it's because this used to be a Dutch colony here in Suriname. And you can definitely see the influence in the architecture down in Paramaribo, the capital. Guess we're walking from here. I want to know what's making that noise. This is a super interesting area that we've come to today. In the 1600s, a very large population of Jews came to Suriname from Europe, mostly from Portugal, but also from the Netherlands and Spain to escape the Spanish Inquisition. And they arrived here and built the largest Jewish settlement on the American continent. Once they were here, they set up a community, and that is where we are right now. It's called Juden Savannah. Now, of course, with plantations comes slavery. So the slaves helped with all of the sugar plantations in this area. It was a thriving, booming population of Jews here in South America. Right now, we're standing in the graveyard of those slaves and their freed families, mostly from the 1800s and early 1900s. It's very, very interesting to behold. This is the Baracha ve-Shalom, which means blessings and peace. It was the first architecturally significant synagogue in all of America. The third synagogue built total. It was built in 1685, and it fell into disrepair when the community was abandoned in 1865. This is Blaka Watra, black water, and it's a natural Amazon river stream area for swimming. The water is not quite black, but it is kind of Coca-Cola colored. It's very cool. We have been moored here in Domburg for a couple weeks now, and we are thinking about the next step, moving forward to the Caribbean. But first, we're gonna go further up this river to a small marina, the only marina in Suriname, which is called Waterland Marina. It's going to enable us to fill all our tanks with water, get all the electricity we could possibly desire before heading to the 1,000 miles up to the USVI. Okay, I'm going to start the motor before you untie, and then we'll just go. I'm going to go out of the mooring field between these two. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going.
No, I meant...
Turning, you mean?
Yes, like start turning like
Got
you're
it.
leaving right now.
Yeah.
Ready? Hey, Charlie. Yeah. Hi. You want to come back up? Okay. Back up you go. Charlie boy, want some water?
Oh, that's a good boy.
Yeah, you drink your water. Yeah, Charlie. You want some more water?
A hot one today.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Charlie.
I like his little... So Suriname has a very interesting history. Even in South America, it's really a unique country because it was colonized by the Dutch. It was originally a Dutch colony, and it only became independent 45 years ago. Now, it started out as a series of plantations, as much of South America and North America did. And you know what comes with plantations and who did the work for those plantation owners. And those people escaped and created the Morons, which is a tribe that still exists today. After that, they had something here called contract slavery. And for that, they had Asian people, from Indian to Chinese. And because of all of this, there is an incredibly diverse population in Suriname here today. And with diversity in population comes diversity in religion. All religions here are celebrated and coexist peacefully. Paramaribo is the capital city, and it is where you can see a lot of the Dutch influence, especially in the architecture. And in Paramaribo, there's a Hindu temple, a Muslim mosque, a basilica for Christianity, and a Jewish synagogue. So all the religions coexist, and it's a very peaceful place. Now, that being said, there is a fair amount of crime. It's not violent crime, mostly theft, but there's also the much bigger crime of the decimation of the rainforest. And that comes because this country is actually incredibly rich in resources, mainly oil and gold. So there's a lot of illegal mining happening. It's strip mining, and it's taking away the rainforest as we speak. So there's a lot of action that needs to be taken to save the rainforest. So there's a lot to be learned about Suriname, and we're really happy that we came here and we learned so much about a new country and a new culture that we didn't even know existed a few months ago.
Okay, that one there. I like this place more.
Yeah.
Just seems,
Boatier.
yeah, like boats are welcome. The other places,
Weird.
yeah, it's an odd setup. So the rope fender got hooked on the corner, and that was stopping the boat from going forward.
I was wondering.
Yeah. Which, good.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no
They won't get any much bigger than this. A little bit more.
Hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do.
Like the is it from Scotland? Yeah, that they have that color here also. Huh? Yeah.
This is spiral ginger. It's not the same as ginger, but it's kind of in the same family. And you chew it and spit out the leaf, and the juices are supposed to have a medicinal effect when you have dizziness. Whew! It's very sour. Oh my gosh. Here they come.
Na-break, net een trompet. Als je goed kijkt, zie je, nasa aan de keel, zie je het een beetje. Maar het is meer aan de binnenkant. That native Indian friends, they call every animal in the jungle. Yeah. Except not all birds, but mammals, zoogdieren, zo kunnen allemaal.
Hopefully those two fenders are enough.
Oh yeah, no problem. We can hold it up from here.
Alright, it's gonna snap and pull in here. Okay. Ready, babe?
I'm ready. We're heading towards this piling.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
If you wanna put it in reverse,
Alright.
just lightly.
And then I can
I was gonna hop in with it, but yeah, that.
Yes?
Yes.
Better.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
So good.
And you tell me when you want to
Think?
do
You ready, babe?
Yeah, it's in
Okay,
reverse.
Okay,
Okay.
no problem.
Okay.
See you later.
And as you can tell, we're completely unprepared.
So the motor is actually off and we're sailing down the river with the current. So it's been kind of a weird beginning to this passage.
Horribly unbalanced, so the wind vane just can't really, it's not working properly.
Thanks for watching this episode of Sailing Wisdom. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next Rigging Doctor episode. And if you're interested in even more Rigging Doctor awesomeness, consider becoming a patron to see all of our extras. I can't wait to see you next time as you join us out here on the high seas.